Hadirin sekalian, sayang kumbang mencari makan, terbang seiring di tepi kali. Selamat datang kami ucapkan, moga diiring restu ilahi. Yang dihormati Puan Roserin Idayu binti Idris, penasihat program, barisan pensyarah dan peserta-peserta yang dikasihi sekalian. Ribuan terima kasih diucapkan kepada warga MSU Kuala Seremban di atas kesudian anda untuk menghadiri program talk kami iaitu bertemakan Social Media Marketing, a Platform for the Youth. Tujuan utama program ini dianjurkan adalah untuk memberi pendedahan kepada pelajar tentang kelebihan pemasaran digital terhadap pengurusan, mengetahui latar belakang tentang pemasaran digital dan memberi tunjuk ajar kepada pelajar untuk menggunakan kemudahan pemasaran digital. Selain itu, ia juga bertujuan untuk mengeratkan lagi hubungan di antara warga pelajar, pensyarah dan kaki tangan MSU Kuala Seremban. Kini tibalah masanya saya mempersilakan tetamu khas kita pada hari ini iaitu Miss Teebanaa Raman dari W3Rider Global Sdn Berhad untuk memberikan pencerahan awal kepada pemasaran digital. Dipersilakan.
Okay, hi everyone, I'm Teebanaa. So basically it's actually W3Rider, bukan W3Rider.
Sorry Miss.
Okay, no worries. So basically what we do is digital marketing to put it on a wide scope. Tapi in terms of services, we do a lot of things from app developing, we do company profile, we do web services, web app, hosting, domain, everything. So yeah, the company has been around about 10 years, so that's 10 tahun, and we have a branch in Malaysia, India, and Indonesia. Clients pretty much from all over the world. We work with big companies like AirAsia and medium-sized consultants and Knowledge Hub and even startup companies. So yeah, what we do is we build product or services that could help their business to elevate to the virtual world, basically.
Before that, can you just bagi saya share screen?
Oh, you want me to share the screen?
Yeah, no, Puan Ayu.
Okay.
Puan Ayu. Yes.
Okey, dah boleh. Boleh.
Alright, saya dengan ini mempersilakan moderator saya iaitu Nur Alia Natasha binti Muhammad Fazil untuk bertanyakan kepada Miss Teebanaa Raman. Dipersilakan.
Okay, sebelum tu, Miss Teebanaa Raman, boleh tak nak tahu latar belakang syarikat ini?
Yeah, so we've been in the business for over 10 years, and I think you can go to the next slide. The details are there.
Next slide Alia.
Oh, tak dapat ke? Dah. Nampak tak?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, as I was saying, so we started off in Malaysia, and then we opened up another branch in Indonesia, and our digital team mostly are in India. So over time, we are looking to branch out to almost all the Asian region countries. We have international client base, and yeah, we provide products as well as services when it comes to digital marketing. And sekarang ni W3Rider, we are also going into the education side where we are going to do like internship and all things like that in coordination with WL Education Hub. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We provide all digital services that there is.
So second, permulaan menjadi seorang digital marketer, contoh macam perjalanan dia, modal.
Perjalanan, okay. Nak katakan perjalanan, okay. Basically, when I first started, I wasn't a digital marketer. I used to be a teacher before, but I wanted to venture into something else. So I joined for copywriting, and then from copywriting baru I masuk as digital marketing lead. So basically, kalau nak cakap formal education on digital marketing it's important, but it's not like the only thing that can make you be a digital marketer. Sebab sekarang everything is on Google. Basically, you can learn by yourself. So it's not a question of siapa yang boleh buat, tapi it's a question of siapa yang boleh buat dengan baik, right? So model, I guess I would say, is your knowledge on it. Lagi banyak you buat, lagi banyak you read up and you venture into, you gain your experience, it makes you a better digital marketer because it's always changing, the trends and the platforms that are available and the demand, what the client wants. Even for an example, kalau you ambil Instagram sekarang, like it started off as just like sharing pictures, and then they evolved into videos, they evolved into Insta stories, and now there's Insta Shop as well. Maybe belum ada kat Malaysia lagi, tapi in other countries they have it already. So you can promote your business to Instagram. So when you see digital marketing, it's something that is constantly growing and changing. So to be a successful digital marketer, I would say you have to keep up the trend. You kena tahu apa yang baru, apa yang akan datang, apa yang dah orang tak pakai lagi dah. So you have to be along with the trend to be an effective digital marketer.
Next slide. Okay. Apa strategi pemasaran digital?
Okay, strategy. Can you go to the previous slide?
I see.
No.
Wait. How digital marketing can help ni?
No, the one before that, yang color-color.
This one.
No, the other one before, the how digital marketing can help. Yeah, that one. Okay, so when you say strategy for digital marketing ni benda yang sangat-sangat umum, and under that there are so many things. Okay, for instance, you can start off with digital marketing, and then you have for online sales as well as operation. So digital marketing ni basically what they use, the platform and strategies that they use in order to promote their business. But at the same time, online sales pun, you have to apply a different digital strategy. So when you take from experience based on the clients that you meet, contohnya you have a client that are selling maybe natural products like beauty products. Okay, so the platforms and the strategy yang you guna untuk klien yang dia punya produk macam tu is different. You can use more on Pinterest, Facebook, Instagram sebab dia lebih kepada image based. Okay, but at the same time, if you are providing your services for a company like on engineering basis, then Instagram and Facebook will help, but it's not like the best platform. And you have LinkedIn. LinkedIn would be more on how it's a more professional platform. So for a company that provides engineering services and product, that would be a better scope. It's about orang yang handle and people who are looking for engineering service are completely different from beauty products. So number one for the strategy is you have to know your clients and you have to know their products and services. So what would work best for them? But currently kalau digital marketing, anybody can do it. If I post something on my Instagram or Facebook or things like that, yeah, the exposure will be there. Tapi kalau saya nak jual something daripada 1,000 orang yang tengok post saya, berapa yang akan beli? So that's where the strategy comes in. How would you promote it? What kind of audience you want to look at your products? Okay, contohnya pasal yang beauty products, right? So if let's say you're going to boost a post or you're going to do like a Facebook campaign on it, you have to set your target audience. So your target audience has to be people who would most likely buy it. Contohnya dia punya search history, maybe they have been looking for hair products or beauty products instead of someone who's completely not interested in all that. So you have to know your products, your clients, and the content that you're putting it out there to the world. Siapa yang you nak macam tengok tu? Okay? So that's where the strategy comes in knowing the product and the client. So it's different for each product and it's very different for each client.
Kepentingan pemasaran digital.
Okay, so especially now it's about COVID and all that, right? So face-to-face business and going to the shop and looking for the product, it has really dropped down. Okay, we know that. So right now, almost every business, they are looking for an online platform where they can put out their services, whether it's delivery or at least just promote what's going on. So in that terms, sekarang ni digital marketing is not something macam kelebihan, dia lebih kepada keutamaan. Like if you are a business, you need to have your digital presence for your business. Okay, so how does it help? Number one, it enhances the customer's experience. Contohnya kalau saya nak cari barang, I'm not going to go to each and every one of the shop to ask for a product. The first thing I do, open up my phone, I Google it. So the first thing that comes on top is what I'm going to look at. So as a business owner, kita kena fikir macam mana our page or our brand or what we are promoting comes up on the Google first or second page. So sejujurnya memang after the third page, tak ada orang akan check Google third page, right? So that's when the SEO comes in and your promotions and how do you put your product compared to everything else on the first or second page of Google. Okay. Number two, providing access to higher customer base. Kalau you buka kedai yang biasa, you only have that number of people that comes in and out of your shop. Okay. Whereas if you have contohnya benda yang sama, but you promote it on your business, maybe Facebook page or something like that, your potential client could be every single Facebook users, depending on how you promote it. So in that sense, your exposure is like 10-100 kali lebih. Kan? Even people from other country would be like into it. They would know you exist, they would know your product, they would know your promotion. Okay. And number three, it increase operational efficiency. Okay, contohnya kalau you have a traditional shop and you're selling things, your operation would be between the cashier, kalau ada promoter, and that's it. And you need to work on the duty roster, ada yang MC lah, ada yang tak boleh datang lah, ada yang last minute cuti lah, and it affects your business. Okay, dealing with people, yeah, like people relation is important when your business is, but when it comes to digital marketing, you don't have to worry about that. Apa yang you muat naik dalam your page, that's what it is. And if anyone is interested, they'll either DM you or they'll send an email or inquiry. So dia punya margin of error is very slim because there's just one way in and one way out. Okay, and of course, when you talk about business, it's all about revenue, keuntungan. So the more places your business or your product or your services out, lagi banyak tempat yang you promote and the presence is there, obviously the chances for sales is higher too. So number one, if you're going into digital marketing as a business owner, you need to make sure you have every exposure yang ada. Mana-mana tempat yang you boleh promote, you boleh letak barang or your services, you have to be efficient and get yourself there first. So yeah, now more than ever with the lockdown and everything, digital marketing is something that's very, very important for a business.
Apa perkhidmatan yang disediakan oleh syarikat MIS?
Okay, the next slide are the services, but before that, I just want to share this, the common misconception. Okay, when a business macam dia, okay, contohnya like we are doing digital marketing, right? So sometimes we have clients coming into us, and clients say they have been in their business for a long time, so they're used to like the traditional types of sale. Okay, they feel like digital marketing kena nak bayar buat all this, we can just post it on Instagram or Facebook, tak payah nak, bayar orang to handle it and all that. So number one, the common misconception yang diorang salah anggap is they think it's expensive, but it's not. But depending on what services you want. Contohnya kalau you nak buat website from scratch, then yeah, that's going to be a bit more costly. But at the same time, kalau setakat promotional or social media marketing, then you can set your budget, and based on the budget, we can provide a package for you. Number two, they think it's just a small company, so tak payahlah nak besar-besarkan. Tapi it's still a business. Walaupun size kecil ke apa, when the demand is high, then your business will also grow. Okay, and the next one is limited resources. So maybe it comes back to budget and expenses. So maybe they don't have the budget for it, but at the same time, it's not an expenses. Pasal digital marketing, one thing about marketing, it's never an expense, it's an investment. Apa yang you buat for your marketing for your business, it's going to come back around to you. Dia akan tolong balik business. Provided you have to know the strategy and you have to know how to do it smartly instead of just blindly doing it. Macam contohnya tadi cakap pasal boosting posts and campaign ads, right? So if you set the target and you set your budget and you plan it properly, your business will grow and you will have more exposure in people. Macam banyak kali even when we are on Facebook, we scroll and we come across the same business a few times. So daripada tak tahu this thing exists, we look at it a few times a day, at least we know, okay, there's this business called maybe the beauty product and this is what they sell, this is what they have. So with that said, it's definitely a priority because marketing is something that every business needs. Kalau you nak jual barang, orang kena tahu yang you wujud. That's when they can come to you. Okay, and yeah, to answer your question on services, Ms. Ali, I think it's the next slide.
Nak tanya lah, okay. Business Miss, currently stable or tak?
Yeah, we are stable because nak katakan, okay, it's going to sound bad, but because of the COVID, I think it kind of helped our business because business lain yang tak buat digital marketing, they want an online platform. Macam, okay, tak ada orang yang boleh datang kat kedai saya, social distancing and it's not an essential business, so terpaksa tutup kedai yang physical. So they need another place to keep the business running. So that's when the digital marketing comes. Like we provide option, whether it's Google My Business, whether it's Facebook, even Pinterest, we do marketing on that. So in that sense, yeah, since everything is online now and we can't really go out, so yeah, our business has been growing.
Thank you.
Jahat tak? Okay. Yeah, so services, we have website design and development. So sebelum ni contohnya macam kedai perabot even, right, based on experience. Kedai perabot ni not very, unless yang besar like Roselle and all that, yeah, they have like online stuff. But the one you have in small towns and antara orang dalam kawasan tu dia tahu, they don't really invest much on websites. Kan kalau tahu kedai tu ada, tepi jalan tu ada kedai perabot, so you want to get anything, you can buy that. But now since that's not something that they can really rely on, I'm speaking like specifically due to the COVID-19. So even kedai yang macam tu, they are interested in creating a website because they want people to still have access to their products. So we do website designing and development, custom web services, digital marketing, whether it's social media or things like that. And in terms of social media, kita buat everything from Pinterest, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Google My Business. Apa yang ada tu semua kita buat lah basically. Okay, and then email hosting and application hosting. So email providers, contohnya we are partnered with a few of the Google Suite and we also partnered with Exabyte. And that would include webmaster services. That means kalau in terms of hosting and web services, like you want to create a website with like the login, okay, you are the members and all that. So we do that. And we also have copywriting. For an example, some businesses, they want to have blog writing and all that. So we do provide content for that. Hosting and domain services along with Exabyte and GZ as well. Mobile app. So ada yang for transportation and all that, we do create apps for that. Advanced graphic design. So contohnya kalau ada yang sign up with us for digital marketing, so automatically we do create logos, we do the header, we do festival banners, we do promotional banners, and also SSL certification. SSL certification ni like, say like when you type something, right, URL, sebelah URL tu ada yang macam sign, it's like a padlock, right? So that shows security. So kalau if a website does not have an SSL certification, then the chances to be hacked, it's not secure lah. Especially kalau ada payments yang you buat secara online, that website has to have SSL certification. Kalau tak, any data or information can be stolen very easily. So yeah, we do provide all these services.
Next question.
So okay, last cara untuk overcome menghadapi permintaan pelanggan, okay, macam cita rasa dengan harga, macam mana Miss?
Okay, cita rasa and harga. Okay, one thing, right, client ni I think kalau bukan digital marketing pun, even as a client, when we go somewhere and kita nak bagi duit for a service or a product, automatically our expectation will be high. Mindset dia macam, okay, I bagi duit, so I want the best, right? So it's the same when you're dealing with clients. Ada yang, okay, they are a bit more flexible. Ada yang rasa, okay, just because dah bayar, they want the best. Macam contohnya, okay, I'm subscribing to a social media marketing. So the second I start subscription, I nak business I macam followers tambah beribu and I want my business to fly, I want my sales to increase, but it's not like a one-stop thing. We're not doing magic here. Digital marketing is something that it takes time. Dia ada process dia. First, okay, a business comes to you and then say, okay, I want to do social media marketing. Okay, I want the package for that. Okay, so it's not automatically lepas dah sign tu terus sales akan naik. First, we have to see where the business stands first of all. Followers dia macam mana? Kalau each post they put online, what is the engagement? Macam mana orang respon? Ada tak orang tanya lebih pasal produk, or is it something just like yang like on their post is just their friends and other, you know, just to show support. So as a digital marketer, when you're engaged with your clients for that, you have to do your research first. You kena tahu sekarang ni business dia level kat mana. Okay, and then you have to do the brand awareness. Okay, so brand awareness is where people will first start to see, oh, okay, so contohnya kalau college pun kan, okay, if let's say I'm just finishing my SPM. So based on the course I would search, I would get a list of colleges. Maybe kalau priority saya nak dekat dengan rumah Seremban, right? So I will look for the colleges in Seremban. So that's the client's, the customer's mindset. As a digital marketer, korang punya responsibility would be to make sure their business falls into the list. So they know, okay, business ni wujud, college ni wujud. And then once the awareness is there, baru you get into the content of it. Okay, what makes MSU better than the other colleges? That's where the content of your post and the content that you create to post on the page, that's where it comes in. So when you're first meeting with the client, it's very important for you to give them a very realistic expectation. Jangan semata-mata nak dapatkan business diorang, you tak boleh janji ni, janji tu, because they will, kalau tak dapat, diorang memang akan marah. Okay? Because kalau digital marketing, they feel like it's a magic. Once you go virtual, everything is fine. But no, it takes a lot of work, a lot of research, and you need to know where the company is heading. So when you're talking to the client, say first time meeting, and you're discussing on like how the path is going, you have to say, okay, your business is here currently now. This is our plan. First is brand awareness, and then we will improve the people. Macam mana pun you tak boleh nak janji like you boleh tambahkan sales diorang, because that's not up to you. That's not your job. Okay, sales is between the client and their customer. Okay, contohnya diorang punya customer nak beli something, ada banyak lagi like factors that affect. Okay, contohnya even kamu, you want to buy like a car, contohnya, you survey a lot, or even something smaller than that, a handphone, right? You survey, you see the competitors. So banyak factors yang sebagai digital marketer, you can't influence their thoughts. What you can do is promote the business of your clients in the best way that you can. Pilihan untuk beli atau tak is not on you, it's on the customers. So you can't promise them at all that the sales will increase. You can just promise them, you give them the best potential, and that's all your job is as your digital marketer. And in terms of cita rasa macam mana? Like, can you explain more?
Macam mana? Iqmal?
Cita rasa macam let's say macam pelanggan tu apa yang Miss boleh macam bagi kat dia orang, like what the taste of the customer macam tu.
Okay, so yeah, I guess it goes back to the type of products they're doing. Ada customer yang dia kata, okay, kita nak lebih kepada video instead of banners. So okay, kalau dia nak lebih kepada video, then our focus would be more on like channels like YouTube. Kalau dia lebih kepada pictures and all that, and they want like content, then we do more on Instagram, Facebook. You know, so we create, even kalau proses dalam company pun like, okay, contohnya we are doing this banner for the client. Lepas dah buat banner tu, you tak boleh main poster. You have to give like, you have to show it to them. Lepas dapat approval, baru you boleh proceed. So the process is, okay, you talk to a client, dah agree and all that, dah sign contract, so the subscription starts. So the first thing you do is on a monthly basis, you give them a list of things, content, and like what is it that you're planning to post for the month. Contohnya bulan 11 nanti November, right? So the first week or the last week of October, kita orang akan inform client, okay, untuk bulan November ni, okay, these are the things we are going to post for your business. Is it okay? And every communication is done through email as well as WhatsApp. Contohnya ada email, okay, this month's content bank. And then I'll tell them on WhatsApp, okay, the email has been sent, please look through and approve. So once they're on the approve, baru you go into the designing. Contohnya content untuk banner, okay, ada, they're on the approve, then you send it to the designing team and they will create the poster for it. Dah create poster, you send it to the client again for approval, and then dia cakap lah, okay, color ni kena ubah, logo kena macam ni, macam tu. If they have feedback, so you buat berapa kali dia nak ubah pun, you have to do it, because at the end of the day is their business and it's their reputation outside. So in that terms, you have to work very closely with the clients and communication kena clear dengan dia orang. And harga, definitely they will always ask for a discount. Okay, and yeah, you can give it depending on the service, and bagi discount pun tak boleh like, you know, a huge margin, because if you give a different discount to this client, the next client is going to come and ask you, macam mana dia punya boleh murah, but it's the same services. So in that sense, you have to be fair, and kalau macam mana pun janganlah sekali tekam dia nak makan semua kan, like it has to be like a reasonable price. So depending whether it's social media marketing or buat website, buat logo. So they based on the services and their budget, ask them what they're comfortable with, and then you create apa yang you boleh bagi untuk harga yang dia punya budget. So it has to be like a two-way street. Tak boleh kita je nak menang ataupun tak boleh bagi dia orang je menang. It has to be a balanced effort. So, yeah.
Kalau macam, saya tanya kalau macam company Miss kan dah 10 tahun, lebih dari 10 tahun. Buka dekat operating dekat Malaysia, India dengan dalam 10 tahun tu ada tak macam macam sale Miss rugi, lepas tu macam your company ada problem finance?
Touch wood, so far tak ada. When we first started 10 tahun tu, I belum masuk lagi lah. I started just like a year ago. So when they first started, masa tu 10 years ago, people were not really into like the digital or virtual world kan. Dia lebih kepada billboard dekat highway yang ni tengok macam tu je. So yeah, Facebook and all that, they were still like growing. It wasn't like completely out there. It was literally just social media platform you guna untuk just bersosial je. So, but as it grew, we did also. So that's a good thing. Even Facebook, they have like Facebook shop now, right? So sekarang ni like every social media platform is also going towards business. So thank God for that. So we have not like really went down. The growth is consistent lah so far.
Miss,
Yeah.
nak tanya, saya nak tahu sama ada syarikat Miss ni ada tak buat macam internship program untuk pelajar yang habis macam college dia nak buat internship, ada?
Yeah, we do. Even now, like you can get my email from Iqmal, and kalau ada yang interested, you can send us like a resume, because as students right now, right, macam I want to say, like I said before, di digital marketing sekarang bukan pasal siapa yang boleh buat. It's just like siapa yang boleh buat dengan baik. Okay, because everybody who wants to get into it, they are already doing it on their own. Whether diorang memang professionally a digital marketer ataupun tak, they still want to do it. So for now, as students, what I can tell you is to gain as much experience as you can, walaupun internship ke apa ke, like learn. Because lagi pada, memang you boleh baca and all that, but when you do it, you akan tahu lebih, especially when you're working with clients and all that. You know how they work, you know what's their mindset, and that will really help you macam mature into the job that you're going into. So you can't get experience off books, really. You need to get out there. And yes, we do provide internships. And itulah sekarang we are trying to venture into the education side as well. So we're still in the midst of designing, macam belum like officially out there yet. But if any of you are interested in all, then yeah, please drop me your resume or something and we can talk.
Okay. Peserta sekalian, ada apa-apa soalan ke nak tanya pada Miss Teebanaa? Kalau ada apa-apa soalan boleh tanya.
Okay, so you guys are doing which course, yeah? Course apa?
Bidang pengurusan.
Bidang pengurusan, okay. Any of y'all have ever like did internship ke ataupun kerja part time or anything?
Ada yang internship, ada yang kerja part time ada.
Okay, so Iqbal, have you done your internship?
No, haven't.
No,
I still have long journey to go.
Okay, so I think when it comes to like even any kind of job, like when you're providing a service or product, your biggest challenge would be your client. Ada yang akan senang nak handle, ada yang memang pening. And there are times that you will lose clients. Diorang memang tak nak dengar your explanation, they just want to leave. And it's part of it. You can't take it as something that's bad. It's just a learning experience. Like saya pun, even before this, like when I've dealt with clients, ada yang very difficult. But it helps you grow as a person, you know, macam you nak masuk alam kerja and all that, like it's normal. And it's something that you need to absorb. Lagi banyak bad experience you have, the wiser and more experienced you will be. So yeah.
Okay. Peserta tak ada apa-apa soalan? Kalau tidak ada apa-apa soalan, saya proceed ke penutupan majlis. Tak ada ya? Okay. Dengan ini kami dari kumpulan bidang pengurusan mengucapkan ribuan terima kasih kepada semua yang sudi hadir pada hari ini. Jutaan terima kasih juga dikalungkan kepada Miss Teebanaa Raman kerana sudi bekerjasama serta menjayakan program kami pada kali ini. Cantiknya corak indahnya pepatung, mencari debunga untuk makanan. Program kita telah sampai ke penghujung. Semoga ilmu menjadi pengajaran. Dengan ini kami menamatkan program talk iaitu bertemakan social media marketing a platform for the youth yang mendapat kerjasama daripada Miss Teebanaa Raman yang berpotensi ini. Semoga ilmu yang diberikan dapat sama-sama dikongsi dan digunakan untuk kegunaan masa hadapan kelak. Sekian dari kami, kumpulan kemahiran IT. Sekian, terima kasih.